Lisa Wright is the Ecosystem Partner Manager at Console Connect, and she joins us for this episode of What's Next. Lisa, thank you for joining us, and how are you doing?
Thank you for having me, Aki. I'm doing very well. And how are you?
Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you very much for asking. Well, let's first start off by asking a little bit about your company, and tell us more about your company, PCCW Global. PCCW Global. What are you guys all about? What do you do?
Absolutely. So, as we like to say, PCCW Global, also known as the industry best kept secret, we're a leading provider of global telecommunications, offering cutting edge voice and data solutions to multinational enterprises and communication service providers. Now, what really sets us apart is that we run our operations over our very own Tier 1 network. And as our AS number 3491 consistently ranks in the top 10 on global peering. A little fun fact, our IP network carries 17% of the world's internet. Our network extends across over 3,000 cities, 50 countries worldwide, and through multiple strategic acquisitions like Gateway Communications in South Africa, Cryptia Network, and most recently Console Connect in 2017, we've expanded our coverage and product suite. We have 18,000 dedicated professionals who focus on transforming customers' business goals into reality through innovative communications technology and delivering digital solutions with a can-do, will-do attitude, always making sure to put the customer first.
Wow, that's quite an opening, Lisa, and wow, that's very impressive, I must tell you, and especially when you look at how much traffic you guys are carrying globally. I mean, this is really impressive. Now, one of your most popular products is Console Connect, which is Africa's first and only network as a service. Can you tell us exactly what network as a service is, firstly?
Absolutely. So, network as a service is the way of the future and aligns perfectly with modern network strategies. It involves virtualizing the usage of network infrastructure through flexible OpEx or subscription based models. And it approach allows businesses to access and manage networking resources without the need for significant investment in physical hardware and infrastructure. Why reinvent the wheel, right?
Hmm. Okay, so and certainly it is. I mean, everyone is using the acronym at the moment, and that's where it's going. You know, everything seems to be as a service these days, and network as a service is one of those options in this digital world that we're living in. But when you look at Console Connect, I want to ask you what makes Console Connect a great option for businesses that are looking to digitally transform their operations. And of course, everyone is talking about digital transformation. Why should they be coming to Console Connect?
Excellent question. So, Console Connect was designed with digital transformation in mind. The software defined interconnection platform empowers users to self provision connections to clouds, SaaS providers, data centers, internet exchanges, and business partners. It's all about self service and flexibility, allowing you to scale up or down to meet your business needs. And we've also created a simplified and rapid deployment process. So, traditionally speaking, obtaining a quote, going back and forth with emails, managing various departments could take months. Now, Console Connect allows you to solution online, customize your bandwidth options, contracting terms, and more. So, with a simple click, you can have a virtual service up and running within minutes. In short, Console Connect allows you to connect to more things faster, expanding your reach globally over a private and secure network.
Okay, so you're offering a lot of ease of use, which is what I like. You know, there's one thing about the world that we're living today. When you're in that enterprise space and you're looking at these digital transformation options, of course, there's a lot of complexity, and the complexity scares me, for example. And I'm sure that you guys have taken that into account with your customers, and you've made the whole process a lot easier by the sounds of it. If you could unpack for us the different connectivity models, because that's a big focus of yours, and of course, I'd also like you to touch on those connectivity models in terms of the benefits of each of those models. So how many different connectivity models have you got, and what are the benefits?
So at Console Connect, we offer a range of connectivity options in all different flavors. We start off all the way from layer one all the way to IoT. So our platform runs over our IP backbone, and we provide IoD, which is the Internet on Demand. It's a premium IP type transit service with a configuration offering a one-to-one uncontested service rather than sharing bandwidth like traditional setups, which can cause serious packet loss due to congestion. Our Layer 2 and Layer 3 services operate on a resilient network with a built-in failover and a 99.99% uptime SLA. It's a self-healing network that is pre-configured to choose the shortest path with the lowest latency in the event of failure of the primary path. A great example was the recent outage on the West Coast on WEX and Z3. Now, from South Africa, we operate over 5 different cable systems connecting up north and eastbound, as well as multiple fiber rings for true diversity. So our customers were luckily unaffected and business continued as per normal. We're also working on enabling Layer 1, where clients can choose a specific routing or cable system for a more customized connection. And additionally, and last but not least, for IoT, we leverage 2 to 5G networks globally, using a single global SIM for seamless connectivity between countries.
Okay, so you've got plan A, B, and C, and D by the sounds of it, because I know lots of companies have been affected and remain affected, right, by this outage that's happening on the west coast of Africa. I mean, it's quite significant, but you guys have got backup all the way, and you know the customer doesn't really feel anything because it just fails over to those backup systems. And again, what's coming through our discussion, Lisa, is that there is a lot of simplicity, and that's really a key part of Console Connect and the value offering that you guys have. Now, there is that complexity in the world that we're living in today, especially when it comes to cloud, and many businesses are using multiple cloud platforms. Is this a problem for Console Connect? If I've got different cloud platforms, what happens then?
It's not a problem at all. So we got a solution for multi-cloud environments called Cloud Router or Cloud Router, just depending on what time zone you're in. It dynamically routes traffic between different cloud providers and regions, enabling automated data backup and recovery with reliable and redundant connectivity. Now, we understand that many businesses adopt a hybrid model these days, combining private on-prem cloud with public clouds, accessed predominantly over the public internet. Now, beyond the high security risks, managing such environment may become very complex. Our platform provides low latency, high performance, scalable connections that bypass the public internet, creating a mesh network between different cloud service providers, data centers, and allowing each component to communicate to each other over a simple to use platform.
Okay, so that's pretty easy to understand, because really that is a problem for many organizations when there's lots of different cloud platforms. It does add to that complexity. And of course, many multinationals, businesses are operating in different areas, different countries, different environments, especially across the continent of Africa or even on other continents, for example. Does Console Connect have that kind of global coverage? I mean, you did touch on it in the beginning, that you've got those, I think, you're in 3,000, you've got 3,000 different location points around the world. So I imagine that global coverage exists.
Absolutely. So as previously mentioned, we are a true global company. Console Connect platform covers over 958 points of presence globally, spanning all major hubs on every continent. Additionally, we've extended our platform to customer premises in 12 countries, reaching an additional 2 million sites. So we're excited to announce that South Africa is one of the 12 countries where we've launched our Edge Port product. Now, this allows SMBs and SMEs to access Console Connect in its ecosystem without being physically present in a data center. So you can now access your cloud and critical business applications anywhere it is.
Okay, well that's great news. So Lisa, look, the big focus, of course, I mean, we touched on this complexity of digital transformation today, but security and data privacy is obviously another big issue for organizations. In fact, I would say that security is probably the number one priority today when you look at how at what risk security puts and what kind of data breaches we're seeing out there. How do you guys at Console Connect handle these issues of security and data privacy?
Well, security is paramount for us at Console Connect. Our platform is built with security in every component and not really treated as an afterthought. Sensitive systems are isolated from the public internet, and all data transmitted over the network is encrypted using TLS, which is transport layer security. We adhere to international security risk management and standards compliance, holding an ISO 27001 certification. and are also POPIA and GDPR compliant. Being an international company with operations globally, we are extremely diligent to comply and adhere to all local laws and regulations set out.
Okay, so every one of those aspects is covered. Exciting organization, and you guys are certainly moving in the right direction, and really taking that digital transformation to another level and helping organizations. Where to next? Where is Console Connect going through into the future? What are the plans on growing that feature set that you talk about and your user base moving forward? Are you able to share any of your future plans with us?
We sure do. So a significant investment has been made in our company, which has propelled us to a new level of capability. The substantial infusion of resources has enabled us to not only expand our reach, but also enhance the quality and breadth of our services. Now, looking ahead, we are really excited about the possibilities, and the future is really looking promising. Now, picture the ability to create an entire business in a box by a fully automated platform with an open API. Spinning up and linking services like your UC requirements, CRM or ERP systems together with professional services and colo facilities, it's really creating a one-stop shop, allowing you to construct your digital transformation strategies using a single interface or orchestrator, all connected via a private, unconsented network that bypasses the public internet.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, it's exciting times and look forward to watching that progress. Lisa Wright, who's the Ecosystem Partner Manager at Console Connect. Thank you so much for joining us on What's Next, Lisa.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you for the engaging questions. It's been a real pleasure. We are excited about the future and opportunities that lie ahead, and look forward to supporting local businesses in their digital journey.
Listen, before you go, how do people get in touch with Console Connect? What's your website address?
So our webpage is www.consoleconnect.com. They can also find me on LinkedIn, easily findable, and just reach out. Send me a DM or you go to the website, use the contact form, and we will be happy to help.
Wonderful stuff. Lisa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Aki.